Imagine standing in a lush green field in Hokkaido or a sun-drenched orchard in Nagano, finally living your dream of working in Japan's agricultural heartland. But how do you actually get from wishing for that life to standing in that field? The gap between ambition and employment can feel vast, especially in a country with strict regulations like Japan. Today, we bridge that gap by detailing the practical, step-by-step process of securing agricultural employment. Welcome back to episode 3 of our series, Farming Jobs in Japan. In previous episodes, we explored the current state of Japanese agriculture and what farmers are truly looking for in workers. Now, we tackle the most critical question: how do you actually find these jobs? The process is not as simple as walking onto a farm and asking for work, but it is entirely possible if you follow a structured approach. The very first step, before you even look at a single job listing, is to verify your legal eligibility. You simply cannot work in Japan without a valid visa, and not all visas permit agricultural labor. Attempting to work without the proper status is illegal and can lead to deportation, so this must be your priority. You need to determine if you hold a visa that allows for manual labor in the farming sector. The most common options include the Specified Skilled Worker Visa, which was specifically created to address labor shortages in industries like agriculture. This usually requires passing a skills test and a Japanese language exam. Alternatively, there is the Technical Intern Training Program, designed for transferring skills to workers from developing countries. For younger individuals from partner nations, the Working Holiday Visa is a fantastic entry point, allowing you to travel and work for up to 1 year. Finally, if you hold a permanent resident or spouse visa, you have no restrictions and can work in any field you choose. Verify your status immediately, because no employer will hire you without this confirmation. Once your visa status is clear, you need to know where to look. There are 4 main channels for finding agricultural work. The first is online job portals. Websites like AgriNavi or Sangyonet are dedicated to the agricultural industry. They offer a high volume of listings with clear job details, making them a centralized hub for opportunities. However, be aware that the vast majority of these listings are in Japanese, so you will need some reading proficiency or translation tools. The second channel involves recruitment agencies. There are specialized agencies that focus on connecting foreign workers with Japanese farms. The major advantage here is support. They often help with job matching and sometimes even visa paperwork. However, you must always double-check the contract conditions to ensure fair treatment. Third, look into local government initiatives. Rural municipalities are desperate to revitalize their local economies and often run programs to attract workers. These local organizations can provide trustworthy job information and sometimes offer support packages for relocation. The fourth method is direct contact. If you have a specific farm in mind, reaching out to them directly shows immense initiative and motivation, which farmers appreciate. The catch is that you will almost certainly need polite, functional Japanese to make this initial contact successful. However, there is a fifth method that is arguably more powerful than any website or agency: personal connections. In Japanese culture, an introduction from a trusted source carries significant weight. If you have friends, acquaintances, or former colleagues in Japan, let them know you are looking for work. A recommendation from someone the farmer already trusts can fast-track your application. Do not underestimate the power of networking events, language exchanges, or industry seminars. Meeting people face-to-face builds a layer of trust that a resume simply cannot convey. In Japan, your personality and reliability often matter more than your technical skills on paper. When you do secure an opportunity to apply, understand what the farmer is scrutinizing. Beyond your visa, they are assessing your Japanese language level to ensure safety and communication. They are looking at your physical health, as this is demanding labor. Most importantly, they are gauging your stability. Their primary question is, will this person stay and work seriously? They want to avoid hiring someone who will quit after a few weeks of hard labor. To increase your chances of success, you must avoid common pitfalls. Do not overstate your Japanese ability. If you claim to be fluent and cannot understand instructions, you become a safety risk. Do not focus solely on the salary during the interview, as it suggests you don't care about the work itself. Be honest about your skills, show a genuine desire to work long-term, and always communicate politely. Trust starts from that very first message. Finally, prepare yourself for the reality of the location. Farm jobs are rarely in Tokyo or Osaka. You will likely be in rural areas or small towns where life moves at a different pace. Housing is often provided in the form of dormitories or subsidized apartments, but you must confirm the costs and rules beforehand. If you embrace the rural lifestyle and approach the search with honesty and preparation, you will find that the doors to Japan's farms are open to you. Thank you for watching. In our next episode, we will guide you through the job interview itself and how to prepare for it.